We've got another new beer from Bluestone Brewery, based down here in southwest Wales, where I am right now. This is called Stone Cold. It's a pale ale and it is 4.2%. But what's it going to be like? Keep watching to find out. Welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review. Today we are drinking another beer from a local brewery for where I am here. This is Bluestone Brewing Company. This is Stone Cold Pale Ale. Bluestone, if you saw my last video for the Alfresco Pale Ale, which was quite a nice hazy pale ale, they're based in Newport here in southwest Wales, which is pretty much where I am right now. I'm literally about 5 miles away from the brewery, maybe about 5 or 10 miles away from the brewery. Picked this one up as well from them, as well as the Alfresco, and this one is hopped with Mosaic and Simcoe and a hop I've never heard of before called Target, so I have no idea what it's going to bring. This one doesn't say it's a hazy pale ale, it's a pale ale, so I don't know if I'm going to get more of a traditional sort of pale ale, but Mosaic and Simcoe, you wouldn't expect so. You know, they're the new world hop, so let's crack it open and see what we're going to get and see if it's going to be any good. I mean, the Alfresco I thought was pretty good. It was a solid hazy pale ale, tasted pretty good, very similar to sort of some of the good pale ales you get in supermarkets. This one looks a little bit of a different beast. It's very light. It's got a slight haze to it, but it's very much more, looks very much like a lager when you pour it out. We've got a very white, 2-finger, fairly compacted head. You see I'll say you can see, but you can see there's quite a lot of gut carbonation sort of moving up the glass. I think this is going to be a little bit fizzier and more of a traditional pale ale. Let's see what the aroma's like. Yeah, not huge amounts of aroma. There's a slight sort of lemony, sort of lemon, sort of grapefruit, but it's very subtle. It's very, very light. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers, everyone. It's not bad, it's very drinkable, very light. I thought it was going to be more carbonated and it isn't, which is a good thing. It's quite soft, smooth, goes down well. Flavour wise, you get a lot of lemon. Yeah, I mean, it's quite a one note in terms of flavour. It's not dissimilar to pale ales that I've drank before, but there's lemon, there's a little bit of grapefruit, but it's quite subtle. There's none of that sharpness that you would normally get with grapefruit. Something else, maybe a slight hint of pineapple in there. Tastes pretty good though. It's light, it's refreshing. To be honest, and it's a hot summer day, and to be honest, today it has been pouring down with rain and it's been quite cold as well. Not really very summery, but this is a real summer smasher. It's got great sort of citrus, very lemony sort of notes to it, but it's very soft. It's like, you know, I expect it to be a bit more carbonated, and it's not. It's still to me very sort of new craft, as it were. I thought I was going to. I've had one of these beers in a bottle in a pub here, and it was very traditional in that it was very sort of flowery, very perfumey sort of aroma. I didn't really have the flavour that cuts through. And I had a bit of worry that this would be very similar, but it's not. It's got a soft mouthfeel. There's a little bit of zing, a little bit of carbonation, but not much. Goes down really well. It's refreshing. It's light, very lemony. You know, there's not much else I can say. It's very lemony. Yeah, there's a little bit of pineapple coming in there, a little bit of pineapple, but it's a very good beer. And again, I picked this up and it was £2.80. I think that's pretty good value for money. It seems to be strange because if you saw my video for the Alfresco, I was thinking, yeah, I'm sure it was £2.80 because I picked this one and that one up, both from a local little, you know, a little corner shop here. But when I looked on the brewery's website, these were like £3.80 or £4. I was thinking, I didn't pay that much, I'm sure I did. So it seems like it's like much cheaper if you just buy it in a little shop. But this is definitely worthwhile. So Bluestone Brewery. Interested if anyone's had any Bluestone Brewery. Maybe they're reading this and they're from Wales and it's like one of the beers that they have quite a lot. But this is called Stone Cold. It's not cold. I was thinking at first it might be a cold IPA, but it isn't. It's just called Stone Cold. A pale ale. Bluestone Brewery Company, 4.2% pale ale. Very drinkable, very summery. Perfect for hopefully if the weather gets better and sort of barbecues. I mean, if you're in Europe, they say that massive, huge spikes in heat and everything's on fire and it's like really hot, and I'm sitting there looking out of a very rainy, cold, cloudy, almost hazy outlook here in southwest Wales. So, but if the weather gets better, barbecue time, this is a very good beer. Whether you can get this from elsewhere, but you can get it from their website. But if you're in Wales, you probably can get it a lot easier. But I'm rattling on now. This is a good beer. I think Alfresco is better. It's just got a little bit more complexity, but this is still not bad at all. So give it a go. Let me know if you've had anything from Bluestone. I noticed from there you have got some New England IPA on their website, which I may go to the brewery and get some. I might see if I can see it around. But that's definitely one worth getting. But they have quite a large range, traditional and sort of new world craft beer as well. So, hope you enjoyed this video for today. And until the next one, you know what you do. Keep on rocking.